As you enter our Tacoma, you'll recognize the ease of entry, the large size inside. This is our double cab model. So we have a first row and a second row available. What I want to highlight is the high quality materials used in this truck. This truck is legendary for its capabilities and its longevity. So we keep that going by using high quality materials. We use very durable materials because after all, this is a truck. Sometimes we use trucks like a tool. So we use very durable materials, very firm materials, and materials that are going to last a long time. Now, like all Toyota products, we work hard to make sure our HVAC, our heating, ventilating, and air conditioning systems, very easy to operate. They've got large, easy-to-access dials, very ergonomically controlled. We also split out our cruise control stock from our windshield wiper stock. Many of our competitors combine those two, and it creates a very complicated and cluttered stock. So we have a separate stock for our cruise control and our windshield wipers. Makes ease of access and ease of ownership. Now inside this vehicle we've got the latest in audio technology. We've got capabilities that are an aux outlet. We can hook up our latest music devices. We also have a feature in here called RSCA off. Roll sensing curtain airbags off. What that allows the driver to do is if they're going to go off-road driving, we can actually press this button and turn our side curtain airbags off. That prevents an expensive deployment when you don't need it. Because sometimes off-roading, you put your truck up on a severe tilt. Well, we don't want those airbags to false out. So we turn off one of the two sensors. We turn off the angle sensor, but we never turn off the impact sensor. So if you do misjudge as a driver off-road, and you do, unfortunately, roll this vehicle, your airbags will still deploy. That gives you insight as to how far off-road we expect this Tacoma to go. It can go as far as you want it to go with the water fording capability, with the airbag off switch, and of course with traction. And that's what I want to talk to you about next. So I'll rejoin you at the side of the vehicle and I'll explain our advanced and unique traction control systems. As I rejoin you on the side of the Tacoma, I want to point out that we do have three different models available. We have a single cab, an access cab, a door-and-a-half model, and then this is our full double cab. Great size and great room in the interior. Now, before we get to the back, I want to take a moment to look underneath the truck, and I want to point out the fact that we use a very similar frame to our full-size truck, the Tundra. This large frame right here is fully boxed up front for strength and protection in a front-end collision. It's reinforced C-channel, the length of the center of the truck. Now, reinforced C-channel ensures very strong lateral strength. So in the event of a side accident, we're going to protect you, but it also allows for some compliability for carrying heavy loads and also going off-road. In the back, we use an open C-channel because, again, that allows for better compliability for off-road driving and putting over 1,300 pounds of payload in the back of this truck. You'll also notice a specific Toyota attribute, our shiny, beautiful stainless steel exhaust on this 2010 Tacoma. Like all Toyota products, we use stainless steel because stainless steel is lighter, so you'll get better fuel economy. It runs cooler than regular steel, so you'll get better performance. And then finally, stainless steel doesn't rust, so it'll last a long time. Less cost of ownership, less depreciation. In fact, the 2010 Tacoma is known in the automotive industry to have among the lowest depreciation in the industry. These trucks retain their values because of their legendary reputation. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I want to talk to you about traction because we have a huge advantage over our competitors in traction. Now, this is a rear-wheel drive truck. It comes in two-wheel drive as well as four-wheel drive. In two-wheel drive, we actually do turn both rear wheels. Our competitors' standard trucks only turn one wheel. We have a system called Auto LSD, Automatic Limited Slip Differential. That Auto LSD recognizes a slipping wheel, brakes that slipping wheel, and sends power across the axle to the wheel with grip. So imagine if this wheel was up in the air and it's spinning in the air, we're going to brake that wheel and send 100% of the power to the wheel on the ground and allow you to drive off-road and drive through some rough situations. Now in our four-wheel drive Tacoma, we get the benefit of a system called A-Track, active traction. What that does is the four-wheel drive system divides traction front to back, and then our A-Track sends it across not only the back axle, but the front axle as well. We're the only truck in the segment that does that. So we offer a standard four-wheel drive Tacoma. Our competitors' four-wheel drive truck standard are a two-wheel drive truck. The best they can do is option in a mechanical locker or a mechanical limited slip, and that makes them a three-wheel drive truck. We sell the only true four-wheel drive truck in this segment. So whether it's off-road, on-road, traction, safety, whatever it is, you get the best and the most with this 2010 Tacoma. Now as we step to the back of the back of a truck is always very important because that's going to give you an idea as to how hardcore and heavy duty this vehicle is. 6,500 pounds of towing capacity. When you look underneath here at our trailer hitch, it is integrated into the frame. So we're going to control that trailer very effectively. We have a 7-pin connector for a heavy-duty trailer with brakes and lights. And as you look underneath, you'll notice a full-size spare tire standard. If you're going to go off-road driving, you need a full-size spare tire. We don't want to give you a donut, we give you the full size. You'll also notice our springs go off on an angle. That's designed to give you better control over those trailers that you're towing. Now, as we come back up to the top, I want to highlight one of the unique features in our Tacoma. We use an SMC bed in the back of this vehicle. Sheet molded composite. So, very rough and durable. It won't dent, it won't rust, it's lighter weight, and that is going to help you with fuel economy and performance. This bed's got some great attributes, very unique in the automotive industry. Let me show you one of our unique advantages here. I want to show you our power outlet. In fact, we have this power outlet available to run a skill saw, to run a margarita machine, whatever it may be you're carrying with you, we've got that capability to run it. All in all, this Tacoma is the best small truck in this segment. We are very proud of this truck. In fact, we've been building a truck for this country for over 50 years. This particular truck is built in Texas, at the same plant where we build our Tundra. So, that plant, TMMX, Toyota Motor Manufacturing Texas, right outside of San Antonio, represents some of our employees in this country. In fact, Toyota employs over 200,000 Americans in this country. Many of them proudly build this truck. So we end up where we started. We end up back at our emblem, here on our Toyota Tacoma, representing that commitment to you, our customer, with the finest products. Please come visit us here at Stokes Brown Toyota in Hilton Head, South Carolina, or visit us online at www.stokesbrownhh.com. Thank you for your interest in our 2010 Tacoma.